Dorothy lived in the great middle of nowhere, the great, wide Midwest without a tree or mountain to be found. She was bored with everyone and everything. She was cranky, so she went to bed to rest. It was a very odd dream where she landed. She did not know. People were flying all over the place. It was eerie and strange. The winds were howling. The landscape was spinning. There were people and pets flying outside her window. The house flew off its foundation and was swallowed up by the winds. It was a tornado where nothing was safe. As luck would have it, her house landed, but on top of a witch. Which didn't seem to be that bad of a deal. It ended up being the Wicked Witch of the East, a very bad person. So the world became a better place, she thought? But there was the matter of this ruby red slipper and its magic powers. And then there was the beautiful witch from the north to greet her. This news was not good. It seems this slipper belonged to her sister, the one with the house on top of her. The Wicked Witch of the East. The one everyone hated. Dorothy wasn't ready for this at all. She wanted out, but there was this matter of the witch under her house. There was only one other problem. She also had another witch, the Wicked Witch of the West, who wanted revenge. She was told, "Follow the yellow brick road," to go to the land of Oz and meet the great wizard who would fix all of her problems. There were a bunch of singing merry munchkins to wish her off on her merry way, singing, "Follow the yellow brick road," as she started off on her long journey with her dog Toto. But the roads that we lead are never easy, as this one was filled with so many obstacles. But as she started her travels in this scary dark, in a lonely forest that she did not know, Dorothy got very scared. But then she met 3 new friends to help her. The Scarecrow, who had no common sense and couldn't scare anyone. The Tin Man, who hadn't a heart. And the Mighty Lion without courage, who couldn't scare a mouse. As the roads we all lead are always filled with so many obstacles, really, really bad ones, like people who want to take the easy way out, by saying or using others or taking a pills to fix things instantly. But things are never that easy. This issue of an evil witch and her gazillion minions. For killing the evil witch, the Wicked Witch was going to make her pay with her life. The Wicked Witch of the West had many, many evil helpers. Because everyone loves power, it seems, no matter how stupid. So how is a stupid person supposed to know that they aren't stupid? Like orange entitled people with their daddy's money, with tiny hands and tiny minds. People who can't think and walk around as if they were in a cult. People with nothing better to do than be bad, or take advantage of people who have less than them. Because, as it seems, it is always about them. Because so many of us work so hard, we don't have time to think or read the news, so we blindly trust others. This is not a good idea with people who like to do the booga boga dance when it's always about your money. So Dorothy felt so helpless that she was done for. But the Tin Man taught her how to stand up and fight, to stand up to all of these horrible people who like to believe in these lies because they are so desperate. These monsters in suits, who only wanted money and power. She was told that truth would prevail. Hogwash, said the evil winds, that just made them angrier. So they started stalking her and stealing her information and her passwords, threatening her family and her dog. They were quite out of their minds with hatred, crazy, with revenge. This wizard was slow as molasses. He couldn't care less. All the while, the Wicked Witch of the West was gaining ground upon her. So Dorothy gathered her people together around her as a force. Together, we are all so much stronger, that all they had to do was believe in themselves. Because in life, half of it is just showing up in time. Together we can do almost anything. Even the tiny munchkin, the scarecrow with no backbone, the tin man without a heart, the mighty lion with no courage. So we would all like to believe that Dorothy had conquered the evil witch, that she lived happily ever after. But life is never that easy, is it? Because nothing is ever for free, or a given, especially freedom, or fairy tales, that it's never really over. We have to work at things every day of our lives. That there are no magic potions, spells, pills, fairy tales who will sweep us off our feet and fix everything, into Never Never Land, and all of our problems will be solved. Then there is this matter of banning books, and if you follow the link at the end of this, it will magically take you there free of charge. That we all have to work it every day.